The worlds of basketball and business recently converged at a weekend expo that featured professional basketball players, agents, and fans of the game. It was a weekend of sports, business, education, and entertainment as the inaugural International Hoops Expo was presented by professional basketball players Jordan and Joe Crawford.
As a parent of athletes in general, for most of us, individuals who don't practice sports ourselves or don't play sports ourselves, it's sort of a maze. And to help your student athlete or ultimately pro athlete, it can be very difficult. So that's really the impetus behind it.
I was just a role coming from this area and, playing abroad, playing in Europe, playing in Brazil, playing in Spain. I think, the Crawford family's vision is to make Detroit, Michigan an icon and a place where international business, along with basketball and marketing, can be a hub. We have so much talent here as far as basketball. We have so much talent, but they just need exposure. And so to offer this to players to just either get European exposure, NBA exposure is wonderful.
The weekend-long expo featured a panel of retired basketball players, leading sports agents, and mothers of popular NBA players who talked about the business side of basketball, making wise financial decisions and preparing for a career after basketball.
That it's not all about what you do on the court, how to present yourselves when you're going in to interview with people, and how to get sponsorships and shoe deals, and to be able to stay in the basketball world for as long as they possibly can. Not just on the court, transforming into an agent or a GM or whatever, that anything is possible.
Well, I just hope that they've learned, that they understand they need mentors, that it takes hard work, that no one just woke up one day and got into the NBA. They put a lot of hard work in. And so, it's crucial that they understand that. And it's only 450 in a fraternity a year. So those 450 do something to either work hard or just have some kind of special gift that separates them from the masses.
The forum was followed by a basketball camp for young people the next day that also featured appearances by various NBA players.
Well, the training camp, we have two levels. We actually have a training camp, we have a combine, and then we have the exhibition game. So the training camp itself is two levels. So you have young athletes who aspire to play competitively, possibly for their high school, possibly for college. And so we actually have special and professional trainers who are working with those young people. Then we have another level, which is for the 8 to 17-year-olds. And that particular program is fun, but it imparts those skills, those fundamentals that young people need to have in order to learn the game and then ultimately enjoy it. And when they enjoy it, if they have the skill sets, they can go beyond just sort of understanding and playing at a recreational level.
Organizers felt that the program was beneficial to those who are aspiring to be athletes, as well as those who are looking for non-playing but viable career options in the field.
Well, I hope people took away a lot of things, but I think one of the things that is so important about this event in general is that people need to make the connection and they need to share resources. So anyone who has already experienced some success, why not share that with someone else who's coming behind you? Because then that will continue to happen, and that will make our community stronger.
Viewers may recall that Southfield Cable 15 produced a story on Jordan Crawford and his family when he was drafted by the NBA. The IHX program represents a full circle evolution of growth for Jordan, as well as a platform for his family to share vital information and resources regarding the business of basketball.
Well, the thing I learned most is that it is a business. You want to go into the NBA being the best basketball player, but it's a business before being a basketball player. So, information like this, you only get it at certain events that's kind of connected to the NBA, for new draftees. So to get information like this in the city is kind of amazing.
The Crawford family hopes that the weekend expo will be the first of many moving forward.
That the International Hoops Expo is here in Detroit for a reason. First of all, we're on an international border. And I think to say that basketball is a global business, this is the perfect place to say it. because there's so many young people who want to play basketball, and they don't understand that basketball is a business, but more importantly, it's global. And you're right here on an international border that is one of the busiest, if not the busiest, in the entire nation. So if you fail at your dream of being a basketball player, have you ever thought of import, export? I mean, you're right here. So we have the power to change our economy, and basketball is sort of the thing that we're using to raise that level of visibility, that there's so many things that you can do all around the world, and you just need to try it. You just need to give yourself a chance to do something new.
To learn more about the IHX Hoops Expo, visit internationalhoopsexpo.com.